Alright, I'm not gonna lie everyone, it's been 2 days for me. Though not completely by choice, I think I needed it. I've realized a lot because I edited last episode. Particularly, Hanson's been dropping hints that he liked Freesia, but more importantly I think, Freesia was, reciprocating. There was a moment where she's with Oswald and he said to only tell him. I think that's what's going on. Which, speaking of, with these remaining 5 events, there's only one thing I want. I would have said vengeance, but after thinking about it, I want peace for Oswald and Freesia. And, well, I don't know what Anissa's part is going to be, though I feel like they're going to interact in some way, shape, or form. Before we begin, the story's about to come back and I'm still missing someone. Let me do a little summon. That was a bust. So was that. So is that. Well, I mean, this is the best case of using these. Alright. Sheesh, took 4. Can I get 2 for my troubles? Nope.
Armament check. Nice to meet you.
Elysian, not Tetra. Oh, wait a minute. Finally!
If anyone tries to hurt you or our squad, I'll wipe them out with my missiles. So please continue looking out for us.
You know, under normal circumstances, I would have said I just wanted to complete the roster of current characters, especially having all of the top members of all the teams. But I will not lie, Vesti's design got to me. It did. But that is exactly who I wanted. Hopefully that's a sign of good things to come? Maybe. Because now I don't need to go so ham on these anymore. Sure, there are others I would like, but now for the story, I'll be good. Plus I heard that you were just phenomenal power-wise as well.
Commander, I get flustered when you look at me like that. Could you look that way instead?
Okay, alright, I get it. I will leave. Which, on that last note I was gonna mention, Freesia's colors. Not just the colors, but the jacket too. The lining, it doesn't have a wolf on it, but I wouldn't be surprised considering Red Hood met her if she designed that, or that was based off her. Alright, let me stop stalling. Part 4, Stage 11. You wander the streets with your cap pulled low over your eyes and the mask hiding the rest of your face. That's standard. Hanson walks at your side, matching your pace without a word. So I'm at least... Oh, there is one other thing I need to mention, though. I was told something that... I'll say what it is at the end just in case, but... Yeah, I hope it's not what I'm thinking it is, or it doesn't imply what I think it does. Anywho. Up ahead, a citizen presses an empty can to the hand of Nikke walking down the street. For trash. I thought it was they were giving them some money or something. I see. You two keep moving. So you're just going around looking at... But it's not that this is your fault. Again, I do think you were making an impact. Nikke stationed at the public facility stand guard. The uniforms disheveled and their bodies worn and battered. Students, huh? They don't react, they don't even flinch. No one steps in, no one tells the students to stop. Although, I mean, I wouldn't think this is the case based on Freesia's past, but... And yes, I'm gonna make this clear too. The moniker of pretty has been tainted for me now. She's Freesia, first and foremost. Daughter of Oswald, fan of the Goddess Squad, and a big inspiration to the Ark. But what I was gonna say is I wouldn't imagine that she didn't know that this type of stuff was happening, at least before. Maybe she's forgotten. They continue down the street. A dark corner, a mass... Really? Why? Why? It isn't supposed to hurt. They wield nothing but cheap plastic rods in their own hands, hardly enough to cause real damage. Then Nikke's face twists in pain. But it is possible that her songs, or maybe she wasn't doing enough. Which is weird to say. I don't ever want to imply. Like, she did more than enough. But for her purposes. A more confrontational approach, I guess. Past the shop where Nikke stands awkwardly at the entrance. Owner refuses to sell. I see. In the neighbor's store, another shopkeeper watches her with open pity but says nothing. They keep walking. I see. Another is subjected to crude jeers and harassment. One stands rigid as someone... Yeah, these people, ironically, they mirror Mustang. They are all ungrateful. All because the central government wanted to hold on to their power. There's an uncomfortable trend I'm seeing. And then... and shouts. That you ended up like what? Look, I'm sorry, I have no sympathy for anybody in the Ark right now. Look at this city. The lights, the streets, the cleanliness. What on earth do you have to complain about? Like a criminal awaiting judgment. Did you even fight in the war? Freesia and Hansen turn their eyes away from the scene and continue on. Okay. Your tears fall. You weep over and over, lost in your sorrow.
This is all my fault.
How?
I caused this.
How?
Things were different in your heyday. I can't say there were no Nikke phobes, but people were careful about how they acted.
So then what changed?
At least, society treated Nikkes kindly back then. Everyone believed you would be a symbol forever.
There's no such thing as forever, is there?
You're saying people just now look at her as an idol and no longer a symbol?
Everyone expects me to be perfect. I can do it, but it never ends. How long do I have to keep being flawless?
Again, that you can't blame yourself for this. In fact, it might actually help for them to see the cracks.
I'm tired too. It's hard. And the moment I slip up even a little, everyone judges me, even more harshly.
They do, which is not fair.
And that affects the whole world.
I don't think you can claim what people are doing on you.
Because I'm a symbol, and everyone looks up to me. So I gave up. It was just too much.
But what specifically did you do? Like, I know she's going with the government. Like, was that publicly announced? You're saying that is what causing this?
And this is the result.
All right, Hansen, this is your time, bro. It's your time. I want to also clarify, when I was saying he didn't fight for them before, I also said when he didn't fight Mustang at that point, that I'm not expecting him to. But again, if he wants to be in a relationship with Freesia, and that changes things. If he doesn't want that, that's perfectly fine. But she needs this.
I don't know if I can do it again, because it would never end. If only Mister were here.
And there's no way even Hansen knows the truth. Mustang doesn't even know the truth. He probably can suspect it. Well, no, he does know. Wait. No, it wouldn't matter. Because what he told Oswald and what Freesia probably heard is, again, it would be problematic for the Goddess Squad to be in there. But just those words alone, that still goes along with the central government's line of thinking. That doesn't explain why Oswald didn't allow them to come in. In fact, it seems to help them. That's what we all thought initially. You never would have had an idea on what would happen. Like, who would even conceptualize the idea of attacking your heroes that everyone loves, that everyone owes their life to? Who would even consider that idea? Well, the world government, of course, but...
Tell me, what exactly am I supposed to do, Hansen?
Yeah, this is your time.
I don't know.
That's completely fair. Who is that? Is that Mustang? If it is, don't answer.
Take it. I'm sure it's Mustang.
Nah, bro, this is the time. It's the time. Don't answer.
Sorry.
He answers the phone. When he hangs up, he turns to Freesia with an unreadable expression.
Go ahead. I'm just going to sit here for a bit.
Dude, you gonna leave her?
Sorry.
Dude, no. You can't leave her here. Yeah, no. That was a test. A second test. If you're willing to throw yourself in front of bullets for her, it should be light work. But I don't know what he heard. But at this point, I would be worried for her health. As in, I don't know what she would do after this if she doesn't have someone to talk to assure her. Okay. Park is silent under the night sky. What are you thinking?
I just don't know anymore.
Because I said you and Anise kind of flip places. Speaking of! Okay. Hold up. You first off, you're a mega fan, so you recognize who this is by your or your stuttering. Have you ever even met one of your fans like this? Now this is a moment. Two characters from what I was always considering different timelines, current time and the past. I mean, we've actually met with the Goddess Squad themselves, but still. But more importantly, I guess it's fair to say your successor, Freesia? They actually met.
Can I get your autograph?
Huh.
Who are you?
A fan.
Fan. I'm your fan.
Huh.
You know who I am?
Yeah, a mega fan? Even all that. You can't hide from them.
Pretty.
Freesia, but yes.
How'd you know?
Your body shape and
Yeah.
fashion style.
Yes, that actually is true. Huh, now that I think about it, you do have your jacket on similarly. Interesting. That's to your idol self. Now you do kind of have you're stylish, which is interesting since you were raised with by Oswald. Well, he had a turtleneck. That was nice. But anyways.
You're a stalker?
No.
No way!
She just happened to find you.
How on earth did you figure out it's me?
'Cause I'm a fan.
How old are you?
Yeah, actually, I want to know this.
17.
Oh my goodness. That's the first time. You're 17. That was high school? Like last year? Okay. All right. Well then.
You're still so young.
Okay, and that's even more confirmation. So you were in like your 20s at least. When Oswald still, you were still living with him. Of course. Okay, because I also was kind of worried about that. I was like, Hanson, how old are you? How old is she? They're both adults. Okay. And it's hard for me to see Freesia as that, but still. As Anise is the reverse. Anise was the most obvious person to tell from the main three who was an adult in current time, but your eyes glitter with excitement, betraying the thrill you're trying to contain. It's an unmistakable expression of a fan.
Sit. I've been feeling a bit down, so let's chat for a while.
Yeah. This'll be good.
Wow, really?
Shh.
Yeah.
Keep it down. Someone might hear us.
You don't want a crowd. Nah, this is great. You sit down next to Freesia.
Wow, this feels like a dream.
Why do you like me?
Good question.
Because whenever I see you, I feel like I can take on anything.
Yep, good response. This is the exact type of fan you want to meet. Not the superficial one, the genuine one.
Oh, really?
I don't know. You just give me strength.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I used to get picked on for standing up to the popular kid in class.
Yeah,
But listening to your songs helped me get through it.
yeah.
And now, I feel like I can handle whatever comes next. It's like this little spark of hope that tells me things are gonna be okay.
And that's another thing I was wondering is why Mustang would be so confident in Anise, especially with. I don't know if that's actually true. I don't know how much of Anise's memory she has. She could have legitimately forgotten even knowing Pretty. But, well, at least initially, or this meeting specifically. But you are the light of hope, a star. Just thinking about something. Anywho, I like this.
Hope.
That's important. That's important. That's a big reason, even if it's not exactly what you strove to do. And it's not for the next audience you were. Well, no, it is. It is. We saw it in Rappy's company. You gave them hope too.
Yeah! At first, your songs totally saved me. Wait, scratch that. They gave me strength. Then just seeing you on TV was enough to keep me going. And now, even a photo of you does the trick.
Oh, really?
I've been stirring up all kinds of trouble lately.
Have you? Tell me about that.
Can't say for sure. I've mostly just been listening to your songs lately.
I see.
So, for me, you're still at your absolute coolest.
Oh, you said the words! Not gonna lie though, I'm very similar. A lot of people like to tell me, for example, like a lot of the people working on the work and creating the design, there might be a scandal that happens that's involving them. And of course, if it's too big, I don't want to support their work, and that's definitely what I prefer. But at the same time, I don't want, if there's a story that I enjoyed and I liked it, it's already fully done, then I prefer to not know, because we're all human at the end of the day, right? But I prefer to let the lesson that story gave me to be the defining characteristic. Like I said, if it's a big thing, then yes, I don't want to associate with it, but I can't imagine Freesia's done anything that would warrant that type of response.
Is that so? Thank you. You really know how to comfort people. And you're so mature for your age.
You think? Well, she's been through a lot. She's been through a lot. And I will confess, part of me was worried that Anise didn't get, because Neon got the direct seal of approval for her current new form. The literal leader of VTC was like, yes, you, only you, get to have my legacy. I don't care about no one else. Then there's Red Hood, literally trained Rappy, and was the last person Rappy saw before she, And now we have Anise. When Pretty was in a tough spot, you were there. Again, I can't blame Oswald, and I'm not gonna blame Hanson. But you were the perfect person to show up.
Oh, right. I've been practicing Pretty Star lately. Wanna see?
Huh.
I'm going to perform in the school talent show. You know that super popular kid I told you about?
Are you gonna wait? Nah, what if that would be goated if Freesia showed up just to endorse Anise at that moment? Untouchable.
Yeah, she set me up for this on purpose to screw me over.
Kids these days really don't mince their words.
Kids! Again, it's just very interesting.
I'm gonna go out there and blow everyone's socks off. Plus, I've got a friend helping me too.
I can't help but wonder if that's one of your two future squad. Oh, idol mates? What is the word I'm looking for?
And after that?
I haven't really thought about it. Just want to get a little payback.
You've got a dream, hope, and the drive to make it happen.
Yeah.
It's all thanks to you.
I know how you're feeling. But I know that core is still in you. It's not burnt out yet.
Did I really give you hope?
You did. Look at that face. That is a face of absolute stardom. Stardom.
Yes.
Can I really keep doing this?
Of course.
It's interesting how things went for Avistar. Oh, it's the exact same thing. When you were in this position too, your fan helped you out. Well, I'm acting like that's rocket science, but that's exactly what I tell people all the time. I, myself, would have stopped a long time ago. But there are individuals in my comment section who have faithfully commented every single video. That's when I say truly, the comments, they've kept me in this. They kept me going. Even if I don't make the most views or make a lot of money from it, having you guys out there, that gives me the strength to keep going.
You've done it all along. And I'm sure you'll keep going.
Huh. Okay.
Now there we go. That's what I like to see. It doesn't suit you to look so sad.
Let's see you dance. Show me what you've got.
You gonna give her some pointers?
Huh? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. The quiet part comes alive in the night sky. Please tell me there's a... Wow. Wow. I wish I could get a zoomed out view. That's great. That's great. What's that keychain? Can't imagine they just put that for no reason. The song suddenly the start of their journey. Start of their journey. Go back. Ah.
1, 2, 3, 4, and stretch.
Stretch!
Yes, that's it. That's it.
Nah, this is what it's about. This is the recharge you needed.
And right here, bam, bam, bam.
Wow, you're really talented.
You think so?
Oh yeah? You think I can get back at her?
For sure. She won't know what hit her.
I guess that is true. If you nail it, then that's all the revenge you might need. Dang it, no zoomed out.
That was so much fun.
Huh. Nah, it's still strange seeing the two of them together. Well, not strange, but... Well, yeah, because Anise is younger. And Freesia is older. So...
I know, right? By the way, I noticed you always tilt your head back during breaks on stage. Why do you do that?
Really?
Is it some kind of breathing technique?
I do? How'd you know?
Well, I've watched tons of your practice videos and stuff.
I see.
Oh, wow. You're such a big fan.
Oh, yeah, I know someone who does the same. I know someone who does the same.
Damn right.
Anise, come on now. Don't speak like that in front of the idol.
Up on the surface. It was so nice to just sit and watch the clouds pass by.
You're talking about the surface?
Especially when you've been waiting for someone endlessly. Somehow, watching them made time fly. And it felt really good.
Who were you waiting on? Your parents?
Oh,
You look up at the sky? I guess you two, well, would have had that in common, but you have Oswald.
I can't see anything though.
Well, yeah. It's night, and we're not even on the surface.
Yeah.
Whoa, it's getting pretty late. Shouldn't you be heading home and getting some sleep?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, the autograph. I almost forgot the most important thing.
Oh, you gonna get an autograph?
It's fine. I already got something way better.
You did, though. You did.
Fair enough.
A picture would be cool, though. But I don't know if you want your incognito disguise to be shared.
Hang in there, pretty.
Excellent words, Anise.
You've got this.
Excellent words.
I don't know all the details, but hang in there.
I needed this too, honestly. Because what was happening to the two of them, it was depressing me.
To me, you'll always be my idol.
Me? Your idol forever? Really?
Yeah. You know, and that, like I said, some people, it can be easy to fall from grace, but it has to be something like pretty bad. For anybody that has given you so much work or so much joy in your life, it'd be hard, really hard for that to go away. Especially if you're a good person like you are.
All right. I'll hang in there. Thank you.
Did you tell, Anise, did you tell her your name?
All right. I'm off. Take care now.
Or where your school is?
See ya. Stay safe.
This might have been their only interaction. But alright. You watch her for a while, then turn and starts walking away.
An idol forever.
Well, that was easy.
Well, now it fits to have you here. Although, again, I can tell you're much older.
There's no such thing as a pop star that lasts forever.
That's if she was just a pop star.
Never has been. Time passes, tastes change, and eventually, even the brightest stars fade.
Because I don't know, there are some people in music that we still talk about to this day.
It's just the way things are. In a way, it is only natural.
Perhaps.
There's a reason people say you should leave on a high note.
And I wonder if that was what her plan was. To leave on a high note.
You mean retirement?
Yes, retirement.
How long has it been?
After that, people don't nitpick every little detail anymore. And you get more freedom in a way.
Yeah?
Even if your fame fades, it doesn't matter. You've retired, after all. Your fans will get it since you can't keep running at full speed forever. Why? Do you want to retire?
I'd be lying if I said I didn't.
Makes sense.
That won't be easy.
What do you mean?
Mustang won't just let it happen. He'll use any means necessary to keep you from leaving.
I would like to see him try. I just wish he had Oswald. If he had Oswald, there'd be no issue. Like, what else can he do to you? Hanson.
I figured.
And Mrs. Miss. Though I don't think Mrs. Miss would care as much. No, it seems like she still does. Like, she will stand up more to Mustang, but at the end of the day, she's still working here. But I think if it came to you, she wouldn't mind.
You know by now, he stops at nothing to get what he wants.
I guess there's no getting out of this, huh?
I doubt it.
Unless, this is the craziest theory I've had. Well, no, it's not a theory. It was a wish the moment I started this. That you can't be. Like I said before, a niece is using your abilities. That is very clear from the stars. That ornament is made from you. Though, the question, can't you just come back in a new body? If your old body exists, does that power still exist? What I'm trying to say is your ending the way we thought it was would be the perfect way for you to remain a symbol forever. And the way you're talking right now, that could have been planned. But it would need someone with Mustang's... somehow you would have to get Mustang on board. If he did that for you... No, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
If I can't be a pop star forever, and I can't retire, what does that leave me with?
At this point, all I can do is delay the inevitable.
See, Oswald had the right mindset. No one can touch you. Well, at least that was before, I guess.
And in the end, I'll vanish completely, leaving no trace.
I'm sorry.
I didn't expect you to say something like that, Mrs. Miss.
She cares for you.
I'm the one who made you a pop star. So I always knew this day would come.
Yeah. I think that's why you're so protective of them.
Still, there was nothing I could do.
Was it for the money?
Good question.
Money? I already have more than I could ever need.
And that makes sense. Like, the amount of money you were throwing away back then, well, like 100 years later, I can't imagine you've been... I think Pretty was your last.
The Ark was drowning in darkness. It needed a star. And you were born to be that star.
She was. Literally, she forced her way into the Ark with one of the most important people who was in charge of protecting it. You got to see the Goddess Squad up close. In hindsight, you being Pretty makes too much sense.
A star.
Bright stars cast their light over everyone. Those who gaze up at them are captivated and forget their troubles, even if only for a moment.
Yep.
For that brief instant, pain fades, and all that remains is joy. That's the power of entertainment.
The real entertainment.
You're a star. The Ark star. My job is to buy as much time as I can until that star dims.
No. That's an interesting way of describing your job.
Until the next one rises.
Huh.
So I'll help you with anything. Except retirement.
That's fair. And I wonder how volume and noise would fit into that. Because, I mean, they follow after you, although I certainly wouldn't call either one of them a star. They were idols and, curiosity, but not something that inspired people.
I don't know whether I should thank you or resent you.
That's also fair.
Then resent me. It'll make things easier.
Also fair.
You seem troubled. Have you talked to your father?
Do you know what happened?
Don't tell me you haven't gone to see him even once all this time?
Do you know... Well, yeah, seriously, do you know what happened? Because I can understand from Freesia's point of view why she would not want to do that. He seems like a lie to her. And I can't expect her to even try to be objective in that situation. That's too much of an emotional situation for you to do that.
Yeah. I don't want to meet that person who would abandon his heroes.
Yeah, you're not even looking at him as your father anymore. And again, I can't expect you to even come... We've had years to consider Oswald, but I don't think any of us expected the depths that the central government would have gone to.
What's wrong?
Right. There really aren't any stars who last forever.
Oh. He was your star?
Sorry, I should get going. Thanks for talking with me.
I'm just gonna try not to be worried about that.
All right. Take care on your way.
Anise helped you, but Oswald still needs help. Your finger lingers in front of the door, caught between leaving and staying. You hesitate again and again, unsure if you should go back. At last you turn to leave. Did you go home? Did you go home? The house you remember, you went home. But what's Oswald gonna say? Now the house is dark. Smell of alcohol, yeah, that makes sense. Cold bites through the rooms. You turn on the light. Countless empty bottles are scattered across the floor. Dang. He did not deserve this. He deserved statues made for him. He deserved thanks from everybody in the Ark. Everybody should know him as a hero.
Mister.
Freesia, you're back. You've been through a lot.
Yeah. You wobble to your feet, swaying slightly as you pass Freesia and stop in front of the kitchen. Another bottle?
Hold on. I'll make you something.
Oh, okay. At least you're gonna try to make some food. You rummage through the fridge but find nothing. You haven't been taking care of yourself? Don't tell me this affected his lifespan.
This is quite the predicament.
Mister.
It's fine. I'll figure something out.
You search through the cupboard, but it's completely empty.
Mister.
Go ahead and watch some TV. I'll have something ready in a minute.
Is he going on autopilot right now?
Dad.
No, I can't, bro. This is too many emotions. It's too many emotions. All right, I know there's another event thing, and I know people told me it's important. Like, give me some time, all right? Give me some time.
Look at me.
I don't. I'm gonna just go for the ride.
Please.
Oh, he can't face you. He can't. That's also understandable. You turn around, you look at him for a long moment, then reach up and gently strokes his cheek.
Why does your face look like this?
Because you weren't here.
Have you been eating properly?
He hasn't been?
Yes.
Oh, clearly not when the cupboards and the fridge is gone.
All good health-wise?
Yes.
Why's the house such a mess? It used to be spotless. And you never drank before. Why are you drinking so much now?
I guess that could go for both of you.
It's just for today.
Just for today? Oswald, you got so many bottles, my man.
Oh, that's a lie. I know you better than anyone.
And you do. You do. That's why it's not a surprise to me that you did come back. Because things just wouldn't make sense. To you more than anyone.
Why are you living like this? Huh?
Because you're not here.
There we go. There we go.
Since when?
Since you left, I think.
Since you left.
Yeah. Oh, this is not your fault. That was completely understandable. You hug him. Can we get an image of that?
Sorry. I'm back.
I wish at least he could tell you, though. At least if you could clear the air. Dang it! I was thinking we were gonna see an image of you two sitting on a couch. Fine. I'll take what I can get. Water is all they have to drink. Well, that's good. Get rid of the bottles. Cups set between them, they finally talk about the things they avoided for so long.
I abandoned my heroes.
Okay.
There were reasons, yes, but nothing that could ever excuse what I did.
I disagree. I disagree. I know at least Snow White, Rapunzel, and Scarlet, if they knew, they would understand. Dorothy's been nursing that hatred for so long. And it's possible it could just be redirected to the very people she's working with right now. Anywho.
I was consumed by guilt and the thought that I'd betrayed them. I didn't even want to be alive.
But then you came.
But you were there.
Yeah.
Just knowing you were there made it impossible to give in. It was enough to comfort me. So, I kept going. I kept living as best I could.
You know, that's really the biggest crime. Z couldn't talk to them one last time, the Goddess Squad. But then we wouldn't have Dorothy like she is. I'm pretty sure if Oswald thought it would make Dorothy feel happy, he would willingly just give himself to her. Then that would change Dorothy. Again, she has pushed herself up against the line, but she hasn't stepped over it.
Yeah, I know that better than anyone. That's why I left, and why things ended up like this.
Yeah.
I know you can't forgive me. I won't make excuses.
I wish you did. Well, no, this is part of why I like Oswald. He's not trying to make an excuse for things. He just, that's what happened.
Abandoning the Goddess Squad was my fault. I can't explain why, but I won't deny it.
That's still bogus to me, though. She already knows. That's already classified information. But again, like I said, even if it's not because of a technicality. If he told you, you would absolutely sing and make a song about that, informing people, and then that puts you in danger.
I just couldn't bear to see my heroes, everyone's heroes, fall apart.
I don't know all the details, but I'm sure you had your reasons.
And yeah, I had faith that eventually, if you got to talk to him again, you would feel that. Just like he was telling you, just for one day. You know him too well. It's just like when we saw Oswald meeting Red Hood. And when we saw him again with the Old Tales, it's like things just didn't make sense. He wouldn't just do that for no reason.
Even if I can't say for sure, I know something terrible would have happened if the Goddess Squad had come to the Ark.
Okay.
They could have been broken, fallen from grace, or even died.
I guess you would know better than anyone now. You're the closest thing the Ark has to them. And look what happened to you.
That's why you abandoned them. You didn't want to see any of that happen to them.
Yeah.
You wanted them to remain as heroes forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I get it. Heroes aren't allowed to break.
Huh.
They're supposed to stay untouchable.
And I think that's the difference. An idol might disappear, maybe. And even then I question that completely. But you're more than that. For many people, you're a hero.
But time, people, the world, they tear them down anyway.
They would try.
In the end, every hero falls. And when they do, they take the people who believed in them down with them.
I don't know if I would say that.
Something happened, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
It did, but it's all right now.
You sure?
I'm glad I came to see you.
I'm glad you did too.
I'll be back in a bit, so don't start cleaning. Let's do it together when I get back.
Where you going? I'm worried.
Will you come back?
Yeah, I will.
I'm very worried.
I'll always come back. I can't leave you alone.
All right. I'll be waiting.
Is it just me or did Oswald smile? I can't tell if I'm seeing things or not.
Okay.
Oh, fam. Sorry, 53 minutes. I want to end on that. I'm terrified on what these last three... There's 3 more events! We're gonna continue. You announce your return. Oh. Is that what you were saying, the break that you did after they got the shooting? You think that's what? No. You can't be blamed for that. You stepped away from the spotlight as a pop star, dedicating your days and nights to defending Nikke rights. The Nikke Rights Committee, once weakened by her erratic actions, quickly regains its influence, and public support rises once more to the heights of your heyday. You shine as the Arc Star and stand as its symbol. You know better than anyone the ripple effect of your actions across the Arc. That's a shame, though. People gotta be better. Driven by that awareness, you strive to show that only your best self and your efforts. You strive to show only your best self, and efforts begin to bear fruit almost immediately.
Ugh, so busy.
Seems like you're re-energized.
I'm not even singing, and it's this crazy? How on earth did I even manage all this back then?
Still, things have been going well lately, and I can't help but think back to when you first debuted.
Feels like I've gone back to square one.
Yeah, but square one was a good square.
Then we'll start again. Think you can keep going?
Absolutely.
How much sleep you getting, though?
Come on, let's nail the next one perfectly.
I wish you could somehow leverage your abilities. Like, I can't help but feel if you got Lilywise potential, you could probably do more. Maybe if they made a body more suited to your specs. Maybe the false specs is part of the problem.
All right, let's go.
Not
I was
bad.
waiting for it.
Sprucing up her image before heading to the central government, huh?
We couldn't just have a good day.
Smart move. She's a first-rate celebrity. I'll give her that.
Pretty handled it herself.
She's been wreaking such a mess. I was honestly starting to get worried.
Whose fault is that?
My finest product for the central government is rotting right before my eyes. So, she's still going home?
Yes. Dunce.
Yeah, every single day.
Why are you complaining? Why are you complaining? You have to realize you cannot have your star without that.
What's the matter? Upset
Yes.
that you can't control everything?
Yes. See, Miss got that smile. She fights back in her own way.
I suppose not even the great Mustang could come between a father and his daughter.
And it's probably best that she is there, because if she left and someone else that he could control took your place, then that would mean that they have no one to look out for them.
Silence.
Or what?
Never mind. Results are what matter.
Yes. Exactly.
Go all in for the Arc Superstar.
Naturally.
I finished
Is that-
recording everything.
Is that starting a slight change in him? I guess I could see that. Because I was wondering, nothing can change that man unless it involves him. And if he's realizing that his actions are actually sabotaging himself, that might start something. We'll see. I at least think he's not going to interfere anymore.
You were amazing, Anise. I really think our class is going to win first place. Oh, stop it. I honestly think you'd make a great pop star.
Yeah. I mean, for the future star of the art, I ain't going to say you got to win first place. But you got to do well.
I really mean it. A pop star, huh? Yeah. If you ever become one, I'd want to be your manager.
Really? Who are you?
It'd be so much fun. Traveling around, performing everywhere.
Nah, seriously.
Hey, keep it down, will you?
Yeah, sorry.
There you go.
Let's head outside. Anise, are you really gonna keep acting like this around the class president?
Why not? How can the class president have anything to do or dampen your mood after what you just went through?
What do you mean? She's probably just going to keep picking on you.
Let her do her little things.
Nah. I think we're just gonna stay like this.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know. Maybe this is as far as things go.
Yeah, you can't really escalate. There's only so much you can do, even to someone who spends that much money.
That's a relief, but... Are you really okay, Anise?
Yeah, again, that's a petty bully, you know? We got bigger things. We got futures to worry about.
Hell no! I'm this close to smashing her face in!
Fair enough. Stare at your friend standing in front of you.
But I won't. I gotta hold back. I've got something I can't afford to lose.
Exactly. I wish you at least got a picture or memento or something, but it probably wouldn't have survived to this day, so...
What about you? How are you holding up?
I'm fine. I never really stood out in class anyway.
And I guess this tells me, well, it doesn't tell me. Because Anise could have been 14 when this arc started. But you're in the same class. No, actually, doesn't it kind of imply you were younger? If you started here with the scholarship? Well, I don't know.
Thanks, I guess.
You gaze absent-mindedly into the classroom through the window. Why are you so upset? Nervously chew your fingernails.
What's the worst that could happen?
Freddie continues your activities without pause, steadily building recognition beyond even the heights of your heyday. What
The
happened?
venue is Arcrayon Hall. We've got a 5-hour extravaganza lined up.
Oh, really?
It's been a while since my last concert, and I'm super nervous. But I'll give it my all, and make it unforgettable.
And this might be it. At the height of your stardom, huh? But Enoch said greed. Did your stats get out somehow, or what happened? As again, I can't see Mustang interfering with you for this.
Did you get it?
Nope. The competition was insane. I couldn't even load the site.
Oh, wait, no, you gotta get tickets.
I heard they sold out in like 3 seconds flat.
Dang.
What about you?
Oh, you got the tickets?
Don't tell me.
Ta-da!
No freaking way!
I'm actually pretty good at this.
Bro, so you're good at tech, right? Who are you?
I only managed to get 1 ticket, but still.
Dang. I've been through that with my friends, you know, we're like trying to hurry up and get as much stuff. Friends and family.
Hey, don't only me. One's a win. I mean, that's huge.
And you seem happy for her.
All right, that's 1 down. So where the heck are we getting the other?
Getting the other?
Apparently, you can't get 1 now unless you buy from a scalper.
And that's probably out of your price range.
I heard the prices have shot up 50 times.
Yeah.
50 times? Wait, so how much is that exactly?
I'm actually curious.
A lot. Like, a whole lot.
But come on, give me a number.
Whoa, that's insane.
Dang it! I want to know how much what the current exchange rate is.
Anise, you can have this.
And now, I'm not sure if I said it or not because I was restarting this video multiple times. One of the things I was worried about is Anise dies there. But honestly, you don't look but you don't have to. Because honestly, I'm still wondering how old Cinderella was before she came to Nikke. You could have been 17. And just the ideal version of you is just an older you.
Huh? What about you?
It's okay. I think it'd be better if you watch it instead of me.
You're a great friend.
No, wait. I nearly swiped that ticket. But you bought it, so it's yours.
It's not like your goal is just to watch the concert, right?
True.
You want to learn something from it, right?
True.
You've been giving it some serious thought, haven't you?
Well, I guess you could say that.
Then it makes sense for you to go, Anise.
Yeah, if this friend was still around, even if you became a Nikke, she should still recognize you unless she's never seen you. So either I'm gonna just say it. She seems like she'd be Avistar. Because who else would want to be such a big fan? But I could be wrong. Huh.
Huh? Wait, hey! Where are you running off to?
While running, the girl glances back and flashes a grin.
Jeez. I'll definitely watch it. Seriously, thanks!
I wanted this end
A
here.
concert? What on earth is she thinking?
Why do you have a problem?
She's already at the top in everything else, so now it's time to do the same as a pop star.
She's working like she's possessed.
What is your problem? Don't you want that?
And she just won't give in.
I hate that I feel like I'm seeing his change now.
That's what makes Pretty shine.
Fine. Let her do as she pleases. I'm curious to see just how far she'll go.
Is she changing you?
Are you feeling confident?
Of course. I'm in tip-top shape.
You sound like it, at least.
This is going to be my best concert yet.
All right. I'll be looking forward to it.
Yeah, so far, a bunch of people whose fates I'm not sure, or at least Anise and Pretty are confirmed to fall. Because Anise can't become a Nikke if she doesn't. Unless she volunteered, which I can't see her doing that. And I don't know where Hanson is, and they're all gonna be in one place.
Since tomorrow's a big day, get some sleep tonight and don't push yourself too hard.
You worry about the silliest things.
We're here. I'll come pick you up tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Okay, drive safe.
I love hearing you like that, though.
Will do. See you tomorrow.
Hanson?
Uh-oh.
Yes?
No, it's nothing.
All right.
I'm heading in. See you tomorrow.
Work on that.
So, it's tomorrow.
You got a ticket, right?
Yeah.
I've got a ticket.
I'm about to say, you better get a ticket.
What? How'd you manage that?
What? What you mean? He doesn't automatically get a ticket? He should have backstage passes and everything.
Asked a former coworker for a favor.
Dang, the homie been really putting in work.
Oh, the guy who couldn't retire because of you?
Yeah.
Has he retired now?
No, not yet.
Maybe that's just a running joke with them.
Seriously?
He needs to meet you.
Huh. Dad, could you not come tomorrow?
Oh, shoot, that's even worse. That's even worse. Oswald's not gonna be there, which means there's no danger to him.
Hmm?
I'd probably get way too nervous if you were there.
Well, it's for you, and I'm sorry if you hear rain. I'm gonna probably have to stop after this.
It's my comeback concert, and it really means a lot to me. I just don't want to be tense. I'll send you a video later.
And Oswald's probably gonna be he's not even gonna be there.
All right, I won't.
Yeah, if that's what you want.
Phew.
How have things been lately?
Honestly, it couldn't be better.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, I couldn't be like if my daughter did as much as you did. Even if I wanted to support you, it's about you. It's about you.
Yeah, me too.
Well, that was easy.
It ended there. All right, that's the end of the event. That's the end of the event. Like I said, it's currently raining right now. Though this does make enough for a full episode. Either way, still, I'll meet y'all back.